The Dream SMP is a Minecraft server full of popular YouTubers and streamers. The server is run by, well, Dream. The server began as a normal survival multiplayer experience, but later on evolved into having a much more event-based storyline. This was the Dream SMP. Only a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed, so you should totally subscribe! The server opened up in May 2020 and began with 8 members, those being Dream, George Not Found, Sapnap, Callahan, It's Alyssa, Awesome Dude, Ponk, and Bad Boy Halo. Nothing too significant is documented in this time period, but that all changed when a certain somebody was whitelisted onto the server. In Tommy Innit's first day on the server, he broke the only 3 rules on the server. No stealing, no griefing, and no murder, which he did all 3. Because of this, he was taken to the courthouse and held in a jail cell. His trial was supposedly for the murder of George Not Found, but Tommy decided to break the rules further and attempted to escape. After he successfully escaped the cell, Tommy ran to the Hall of Fame but was immediately killed in the process. After Tommy continued bending the law, Dream exiled him. After some negotiation, Tommy was allowed to re-enter the Dream SMP. Ponk decided to prank Sapnap by messing with his house. In return, Sapnap went to burn down a section of Ponk's house, but the fire killed Sapnap and ended up burning down most of Ponk's house. This caused conflict between Sapnap and Ponk. Ponk teamed up with It's Alyssa, who was also mad at Sapnap, and they both decided to confront him. However, when they did this, Sapnap began chasing them and killed them both multiple times. Because of this, Ponk and Alyssa burnt down Sapnap's house, while Tubbo tried his best to stop the flames. At this point, Puns logged in and decided to be the mediator between the two sides. So Ponk, Alyssa, Sapnap, and Puns all met in Tubbo's house to sort out their differences. However, Sapnap ended up killing Tubbo's pet chicken, which sparked a large battle outside of Tubbo's house. Not long after, Tommy logged in. He joined the VC angry at Sapnap for stealing his netherite chestplate. Sapnap retaliated and said Tommy could get it back if he joined his cause, which he did. It was now Ponk and Alyssa versus Tommy and Sapnap. During the battle, Dream logged into the server to try and resolve the conflict, but right after killing Ponk, Tommy and Sapnap ambushed Dream and killed him. While Tommy was gloating to Ponk and Alyssa about killing Dream, Dream steals Tommy's music disc, Cat and Mellow High. Dream then tells Tommy he can only have them back if he apologizes. However, while the two are negotiating, Sapnap steals one of the discs back and hides it underground. Tommy and Sapnap then kill Dream to obtain the second disc, and Tommy hides it off screen. What Tommy didn't know is that he left his sounds on, which allowed Dream to track down where he hid the discs. Dream then confronts Tommy and says he'll give back the disc if he gives him his netherite chestplate. Tommy refuses, so Dream begins burning fake discs in front of him in hopes of changing his mind. It worked, and they decide to trade the disc for the chestplate. However, both sides duped each other, with Tommy stealing back the chestplate and Dream trading fake discs. Using a glitch with composters, Tommy and Tubbo were able to find Dream's secret underground base. However, the discs were nowhere to be seen. Instead, Tommy stole a stack of Dream's diamonds. After trying to use them as leverage, Dream just gave him the same offer as before, the chestplate for the discs. Tommy eventually agreed, and they successfully made the trade. However, Dream realized he could just kill the now undergeared Tommy and steal the disc back. This led Tommy and Tubbo to race to create an ender chest. With Dream hot on their tail, Tommy and Tubbo scrambled to get obsidian and an Eye of Ender. After negotiating with Puns, they obtained the Eye. Tommy then mined 7 out of the 8 obsidian before running back to Tubbo's house, which very luckily had one singular piece of obsidian. As Tubbo fended off Dream, Tommy was able to store his discs and diamonds in the chest right as Dream killed him. Wilbur Soot joins the server and attempts to start a drug empire alongside Tommy. Dream attempts to shut this down, which leads to the creation of L'Manberg. The name L'Manberg began as a combination of hating Americans and being a British exclusive nation, hence the L in L'Manberg. L'Manberg consisted of 5 members: Wilbur, the leader, Tommy, second in command, Tubbo, Fundy, and Eric. When L'Manberg became an official nation, they immediately declared independence from the Dream SMP, essentially becoming their own server, different from the Dream SMP. However, this angered Dream, which led him to declare war on L'Manberg. Tubbo, Tommy's right-hand man, was Lamanberg's supplier. He was able to grind roughly 10 stacks of emeralds before the war. Unfortunately, a day before the war, Sapnap stole the emeralds. This left Tubbo having to grind just hours before the war began. However, while he did this, the Dream Team killed him countless times, leaving the army with only a fraction of the original preparations. After Tubbo escaped the Dream Team through the nether roof with the little equipment he had, he and Tommy met up and created a portal trap for the Dream Team with the use of obsidian and an end crystal. However, this proved to be unsuccessful as Fundy and Eric had accidentally broken a piece of bedrock on the nether roof, allowing the Dream Team to safely go back through another portal. After Tommy was pinned down at the power tower and killed by Sapnap, Dream gave the newly declared nation an ultimatum, saying if they did not conform to his dictatorship, then he would destroy Lamanberg. Lamanberg did not listen, which meant it was time for battle. Lamanberg took shelter at Tommy's house, also known as the Lamanberg Embassy, while the Dream Team rained fire onto the nation, leaving them pinned. Then miraculously, the Dream Team retreated back from the tower they were shooting from. With a window of opportunity in their hands, Lamanberg climbed Punz's tower and began raining fire on the Dream Team. The Dream Team being unable to fight back due to the height of the tower, they retreated even further back into the grounds, but not before almost killing Wilbur. With Lamanberg now having the upper hand, things were looking up for the independence of the nation. Things seemed even better when one of their members, Eric, informs the group that he had prior preparations and that they should follow him. He leads them all into a room labeled the Final Control Room with chests for each member in Lamanberg. It seemed Lamanberg had just been given the supplies to win the war, and then this happened.
Eric. Oh! What?
A traitor!
What? Eric, you betrayed us! What?
Down with the revolution, boys.
What?
It was never meant to be.
Eric had betrayed Lamanberg. He was a double agent for the Dream Team and had successfully taken down Lamanberg in exchange for becoming the king of the Dream SMP. With all valuable items gone, the Dream Team gave Lamanberg one last chance to surrender. The citizens staying resolute, they refused. Dream then placed down a singular block of TNT and gave them the same offer. Lamanberg refused and Dream detonated the TNT. What they didn't know is that the Dream Team planted explosives all across Lamanberg, so when Dream detonated the TNT, it caused a chain reaction and destroyed the majority of Lamanberg. Having literally nothing to their names, the nation met up in a secret bunker prepared by Tommy to regroup. Afterwards, Lamanberg met up with the Dream Team and decided a compromise. Tommy challenged a final bow duel with Dream. If he won, Lamanberg would be granted independence. If Dream won, Lamanberg would seize. The two went down to half a heart and took 10 paces.
10 paces, fire!
Whew.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Dream had won the duel, which meant Lamanberg would cease and desist. However, Tommy had not given up that easily. He met up with Dream after respawning and gave him an offer. His 2 discs, Cat and Melahai, his most prized possessions, for his nation's independence. Dream accepted, and that was the end of the Lamanberg vs. Dream Team war. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This took a very long time to make. Sorry if I sounded very off the entire time. I was sick when I recorded the lines. And also, there are just some words I can't pronounce. Ponk. Oh my god, I had to I had to record, I had to re-record some of the lines 3 times just because of Ponk's name. I just couldn't pronounce it for the life of me. I want to thank whoever writes in the Dream Team wiki, because that's where I got the main source of the info that I use for the video. Yeah, and something like this takes a very long time to put together. So if you could subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, honestly. I'm going for 6K by the end of the year, maybe. So if you could, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you.